In this case, we're running scales. The falling leaves drift by my window. The falling leaves of red and gold. Hey everybody, welcome to the scale study number 1 for Autumn Leaves. Let's get started. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on this Autumn Leaves scale study number 1. This is just an introduction into some basic scales that I feel are essential to know. So we're going to discuss some modes. That means the Dorian mode, Mixolydian mode, Ionian mode, Lydian mode, Locrian mode. We're also going to discuss harmonic minor scales. So please check out the PDF on Patreon. You can check out the sound slice practice video as well. Alright, so one thing that many of you have probably already seen is my easy soloing strategy, where I demonstrated that you could just use the minor pentatonic / blues scale throughout the whole song and sound great. So if we're in the key of E minor, where your first chord is A minor, D7, G major 7, C major 7, you can just use the E minor blues or E minor pentatonic, which is also the G major and G major blues scale respectively. That's a great place to start. I recommend doing that. Check out my sound slice practice video on Patreon. But right now I'm going to actually start you on the modes. And basically we're talking about the diatonic church modes. I do have videos for this already too. If you're not familiar with your modes, check out those videos first and get familiar with the different mode names and the relationship to the chord. We have an A minor 7 chord. The first scale we're going to use is A Dorian to correlate with that. And that's just one octave. You can start here. You can descend. Or here. Okay, it's nice just to kind of have an exercise to start with. I know it's just, scale exercise, but that's a good starting place. Okay, so be able to hit the chord and run the scale. D7. And now that's called D Mixolydian. We're starting right in chord scale relationship. What's special about this exercise is that I'm not moving around like this, then way up here, and then way down here. That's a little bit disjunct and too much to think about. It's nice just to think of it all in one position. Essentially, you're staying within the 5th fret in this particular example, but I would apply it to all over the fretboard so you can have mastery of 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now we're going to D. A, D, G, C. The song follows the cycle of fourths. Backwards, perfect fourths. A minor 7, D 7, G major 7, C major 7, F sharp half tone, B7, E minor. Okay, so again, this is very important that you visualize this little method here. A lot of fun just going through the changes, and that's just the A section for Autumn Leaves. And you can just loop that and have so much fun for hours, and then move on to the B section. But also you can apply it to other songs. This concept, we're basically talking about chord scale relationship. Just like this, we're running scales. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Please check out Patreon for this lesson and all of my lessons. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3.